What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Warriors of Fate, which was released in the arcades by Capcom, but it was only released in Japan and stuff like that, and I think in Europe. And pretty much the plot is that a country named Shangelo was ruled by a Dark Lord named Alkila Orkin. I know I'm butchering the name. This is like my first time here, like trying to pronounce the name. But he ruled that country with a iron fist and everything. And Quanti rather, with four other warriors, went on a mission to take him down. You know what I'm saying? From his oppression and stuff. Now, since this game came out pretty much in the early 90s, it was made by Capcom, plus the fact that it's a beat 'em up. The graphics, design, and gameplay of Warriors of Fate is similar to Final Fight and everything. But the two main differences are the fact that this game is set in ancient China, number one, and number two, this is pretty much a three-player co-op instead of a two-player co-op and everything. And the playable characters are Portor, Kazar, uh, Saputai, Catan, and Abek. They also have like in Japan, in the Japanese release of this game, all of them have pretty much say Asian names and stuff like that. Like with Hortor, he has his name is Cantu and stuff like that. So the rest of the names you could look up. I want to butcher them again. You know what I'm saying? Now, pretty much, the game has 9 stages in it where you fight different enemies, which consist of like swordsmen, archers, and different other enemies. Now, if you happen to play this game by yourself, you pretty much begin the game on a horse and everything. But if it's a three-player, if you play with one or two other people, everybody starts the game on foot and everything. Now, there are two bonus games or mini games in Warriors of Fate. The first one being a eating contest, and whoever taps the button while moving the joystick in the clockwise motion rather, is pretty much declared the winner and they get the most points and stuff. Now, with the second mini game, it's either a the object break break the object game, which is the something that you would do if you're playing by yourself, and then there's a duel if it's multiplayer and stuff like that. And the duel is of course pretty much a fighting mini game and between the three players, where the winner is declared by knocking the other ones out. And pretty much you also have weapons like you would with any beat 'em up and stuff like that, but you get weapons like swords, knives, axes, scythes, hammers, and other weapons like that. Plus, you can also get food for health. There's like chicken, barbecue, a plate of meat bun, a single meat bun, lobster, Peking duck, and roast pork and stuff like that. And you can get a scroll, a book, a gold coin, and treasure, pretty much for points and stuff like that. So that part of it, so all those three things that I mentioned, as far as the weapons, foods, and the stuff for points, are also pretty much similar to Final Fight stuff. Now, the graphics and design for this game is very good, and the color palettes are pretty excellent and everything. Now, the controls and gameplay are top notch, and I do like the fact that you can use different types of weapons in the game, and there's a good number of weapons in it that I mentioned a few minutes ago and stuff like that. And the fact, and I do like the soundtrack, and it's pretty good, and it's pretty much fits the tone of the game and all that. Now, I will say that Warriors of Fate isn't a cakewalk at all. It is challenging, but it's not insanely hard to the point where it's unplayable. In this case, Capcom did the difficulty right. It has pretty much the right balance and all that. And, and to me, Warriors of Fate is an excellent beat 'em up game that I wish was released for the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis as ports, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because it really is good. If you like, if you like, pretty much beat 'em ups like Final Fight and Streets of Rage and everything, you will enjoy this and everything. Now, as far as the score, I definitely give it a 10 out of 10 because as far as graphics are concerned, I really don't have any. If I did, it'd pretty much be nitpicking at best. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about Warriors of Fate, whether it's the similarities with that it has with Final Fight, or the fact that you want to talk about the different moves that each playable character makes and everything and all that. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.